Are we live?
We're live.
We're live. Good morning.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday all day.
We had such an amazing time last night.
Yes.
And we got home, I don't think we got to sleep until 1 o'clock. That's crazy. So obviously that's why we're a little late. Like I said, we could be. It's like I knew something was going to happen. And it happened. So, no, it was just great to see everybody last night. And
good morning, Doug.
It was lovely. Hey, Doug. Should have been here, Doug. Should have gotten your truck and driven all night. No, I'm glad you didn't. But, I mean, it was a nice time. Mm-hmm. So, the only thing that was bad was Mackenzie could not be there. She's awaiting a COVID test.
The results of
a test. I mean, it's crazy times right now. With this COVID thing.
And good morning, Lori. Yeah, and it's taking... My kids are going to be in your hood. Shay and Matt and her friends are going canoeing out there. Silly, silly children.
No, I think they live outside of Calgary now. I don't know if they live in Drumheller anymore. But yeah, the kids...
Okotoks, I think.
Shay and Matt are going to Drumheller, or are on their way, and they're going to be canoeing down the...
Canoeing, not canoodling. It's different.
It is. But I think they have... those pool noodles, so they could canoodle as well.
There's two other couples, I guess, going with them, and I think they're going to have a ball. So, yeah, so that's what's happening with them.
And Spencer's camping already, too.
Like, Spencer went camping this weekend.
It is weird.
So we're
not camping.
Babysitting Mom this morning. Hope you don't listen to this, Mom. Just kidding.
Yeah.
She's upstairs, though. I was just talking to her.
So it was good. We saw Brian and Gabby showed up, and Brian was one of the first people, I think,
He was one of the first people that we met
in Bucerias, and it was good.
Good morning, Pastor Freddie. We love you too. Miss you guys a lot.
So he was actually close to my age at that time.
Yeah, he was. We were talking about it last night. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it was a fun night. It was a big enough group that we had a really good time, and a small enough group that we were able to chat and spend time with everybody, kind of thing. It was nice.
It was nice because we have folks from Bucerias that were there, like folks that bought properties from us that are here, school folks, work folks. It was good.
Yeah,
it was good.
So those of you that didn't come, we missed you.
We did.
And the weather was just about perfect. Good morning, Jeff. You're one of those that we missed last night.
It rained for a bit up on the patio, so then they came and put the umbrellas.
Yeah. And then the sun came out, and the rains went away, and then they turned the heaters on. It was ideal. Perfect place. Honestly, you guys, I don't know if any of the other brew houses have a patio like this one, but the brew house in Windermere, Alberta, Rob,
it rocks, man.
It is, yeah. And their patio is lovely. The staff up there are just tremendous.
And when they turned the heaters on, it was fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. We're sitting at a table where we didn't have a heater above, and I'm like, it's getting a little chilly. And they're like, oh no, it's warm over here. What do you guys have?
Yeah, so then they kind of moved over where the warmers were.
You are in Switzerland now, Tirsa?
What?
She's in Switzerland.
Yeah, Christie gets very frustrated when she sees...
I'm so jealous.
She is jealous.
When I nannied here in Edmonton.
We went around.
It was a great job.
We drove around. We did
Alberta.
Drumheller and Banff and stuff.
Alberta.
It was all in Alberta.
Not Switzerland and Italy and wherever else you've been able to go. You very, very blessed young lady.
You really are. That's fantastic, though, Tirsa. I'm proud of you.
And
That's cool.
Jeff is saying, sorry we missed the event. Terry McFadden is watching, and Monica is saying it was nice to see us. It was very nice to see you last night, Monica.
I was a little bothered that you enjoyed Christie hitting me yesterday.
Everybody enjoyed me hitting you.
It was weird how many people said that. So yeah, I'm gonna try and be good. I don't know if I can be. Yes, she's laughing because she knows.
I know he can't be good.
It's when you have a filter that doesn't work properly. It's
Do
difficult.
you even have a filter though?
I don't know.
Oh, Lori will be in Drumheller tomorrow. Yeah, because you have family in Drumheller, right? You guys aren't actually in Drumheller anymore, but you guys have family in Drumheller. Yeah. So enjoy. Yeah, I don't know where exactly they're going to be.
They're dinosaurs. Her family.
Lori and... Oh, I thought Lori and Tom were dinosaurs.
Because the Drumheller is the dinosaur place.
Yeah.
And that's where the museum is. When Zach was 5, he had this little blue jean jacket, and he had a patch from the wildlife.
Good morning, Rosemary. How are you this morning?
So we slept at the Dinosaurs. We were right at the foot of the T-Rex.
Yeah.
And then I had a gout attack at 2 o'clock in the morning. And
See,
that morning,
since he was a kid, honestly, you guys, I've been putting up with this crap forever.
Yeah, and I was skinnier in those days.
And here's hoping Jeff said, oh. Okay, so just wait. We've missed a few things here. So Tirsa is officially done as an au pair, and now I am traveling until August before I come home. Well, good for you, my dear.
That is fantastic.
Monica is saying, here's hoping she does it again.
What?
Jeff said, please hit him again for us that missed it.
What?
Boy, people love you.
No, they don't. They love
and
you.
And Sheila, good morning. Of course they love me. What is not to love? And you know what? We wouldn't be adverse to doing another little cocktail time again before we leave.
What do you mean?
At Brewhouse.
Oh,
we would do this again.
Oh, absolutely.
If there's a few people that would like to get together again, we'll more than gladly do it.
Yeah, the one thing we kept hearing was just how nice the place was.
Yeah.
And Mackenzie, although she couldn't be there, she still did some things that were very lovely, and everybody got to...
I will have to speak to her about that, though. But she actually paid for everybody's drinks last night. So those of you that didn't come, you missed a free drink, or 6, however many. Actually, people were very responsible and did not druff.
You still got some in you.
Drink.
Oh, but that's from
like
today.
Fishes.
Drink like fishes. I'm going to have a drink because she's got this, and I'm going to actually have it. It's got a crack in it. I don't remember you hitting me with it.
Rosemary said she's hanging in there. Didn't know we could see her even when she kept her mouth shut. It just shows who's watching. So when people come in, there are some people that just watch and never comment, but I know who you are. And Jeff said, please do. We just might.
Please do. Yes. The place is great. I mean, the upstairs, it is huge. I can't even stress how huge this place is. And you know what?
The food is good. I had yesterday, because we went a little early with another couple, and we had dinner first, and Shay and Matt were with us, and I had the blackened chicken sandwich. Oh my goodness. It was just perfect. The right amount of seasoning, and they season their fries too. Yummy. Just yummy, yummy.
I had the Canadian burger, and it was good with fries. Mm-hmm. And we thought we were going to have more food, but I was so full. I mean,
we thought we'd have dinner, and then later when people were there, we'd have appetizers, but we just weren't hungry. Their meals are big, of course.
Okay, there was a funny thing. So somebody had said, "Oh, why don't we meet you there at 6 and we'll have dinner first?" So
we better say something really special today, because Rhonda said that she's watching our live out at the lake property. They usually never get service out here, so I guess I meant to watch your live today. What? I hope we say something that changes your life, Rhonda.
Yes.
Otherwise, you can just sit and laugh at us. Oh, John was going to tell a story. What was it?
Oh, just about the people that they showed up at. So it's 6:10.
Oh, and we won't name any names. We got lost yesterday.
I said to Christy, you should call them or something. So then she turns out they're at the other place. So all the time I was saying in Windermere, Edmonton, it sounded like Ellerslie, I guess.
Well, then this particular person admitted that he knew it was Windermere.
Yeah.
Thought that he was that's where it was. And so all the time, see, this couple are friends of ours,
and we love them.
And we love them to pieces. That's why we're not naming any names, but it would be so much fun, and you know who you are.
It would be fun.
She's a little bit map challenged like I am. And even with Google Maps, if it's not turning the way the roads are supposed to go, and if it's just telling me to turn left, but it's showing turn right because it's doing the north thing, it doesn't work for me either. So she was having a little bit of trouble navigating, and he was getting really frustrated with her. So then when she realized that he knew he was supposed to be going to Windermere and went to Ellerslie anyways, yeah, she was a little bit shocked.
It's good. And I remembered a bunch of things last night that I had forgotten. So it was good.
Like my birthday?
No, I remember your birthday.
Well, that's because it's the day before yours.
Yeah, but hello. It's like marrying the perfect woman because...
Well, good morning, Stephanie. How are you this morning? And Lori, good morning.
If you marry somebody whose birthday is far away from yours, that's difficult. But if you marry somebody who has the birthday the day before yours, you can't forget, because then what if she's like, well, then what if I forget yours?
Especially when...
You've forgotten her anniversary and maybe your kid's birthday.
Well, I didn't forget them. I just got the dates wrong. It's easy to mix.
That's kind of the same thing.
No, I knew it was happening. Now I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah, because I threw you under the bus and told everybody.
Well, you know what also he does? Because I'm older than John is.
Yes.
By 2 years and a day.
Plus 1 day.
So he remembers that every year.
Oh, 1 year I gave you a break. I did give you a break, and I kind of let it go. Because for 1 day of the year, she's 3 years older than me. My favorite day of the year.
But it's not really. It's only 3 years on paper. It's obviously not 3 years if we're only 2 years and a day. You don't round up 364 days.
Yeah, you do. That's how rounding works.
No, it does not.
Yes, I took math. I know math.
Apparently,
it's the new math.
The new math.
How does 3 feel? That's the new math. Thanks, Darwin. Darwin taught me the new math. I know it now. How does 3 feel?
Tom is a dinosaur. Well, Lori, I'm glad that came from your mouth, not ours. But it kind of did come from our mouth, but that's not what we meant.
Her husband, Tom's birthday is the same birthday as mine. And Sean Slavinsky, same day as mine. Ronald McDonald, same day as mine. Now, if you've got the same day birthday as Ronald McDonald, that's precious. Do not ruin that.
Good morning, Allison and Super Ace. How are you guys?
Hello, Sue. When are you coming to Mexico next? You know, we don't see you guys when you come down. Yes, you've got a daughter there. Yes, you want to see her. We get it. Because we want to see our kids for a day or two, and then we're done.
Some people love their kids.
Unless they have grandkids.
Yeah.
Then it's kind of like all bets are off all the time with the grandkids. Right, honey?
Taylor was on fire yesterday. She talked to all of us.
Oh, she's 2. Amberlyn comes into the video. She pushes her away. Now, Amberlyn is 6 months old. Amberlyn is pushing her back. It is hilarious.
Yeah, it is fun. I wish I knew how to record some of our little conversations that we have on either Messenger or WhatsApp.
The FBI is doing that for you. Don't worry.
I'll just ask the FBI for it.
Yeah.
But yesterday, Taylor, for whatever reason, Nana isn't quite good enough. Nana is good for a couple minutes, and then it's, where's Grandma? She calls my mom Grandma. Where's Grandma? Where's Pop-Pop? Where's Shay? Where's Matt? Because that's who she knows is in this house, right? And so she talks to Nana for like a couple minutes, and then it's everybody else.
So her dad didn't say no until he was like 3 years old, and it was Sesame Street, so Zach didn't say no. Where Taylor didn't say yes until just now.
Yesterday, yeah.
So, because it's always been no. It's been the only thing that she said. Christie's
Even when she means yes, she says no.
She just started talking, and Christy says, and you can teach Nana Spanish. And Taylor looks at her, no. No.
She's heard my Spanish for a few months and has decided that it wasn't going to be an easy job.
So, Chuita, we know how proud you are of her now that she can say yes to things. And it's funny because I've been trying to coach her and do this.
Saying yes,
and she'd be like,
No.
Which is so funny because her dad was always like, like, hey, Zach, you want a spanking? Yes. That's all he knew was yes.
Zach's not the brightest bulb on the tree, I'll tell you.
I mean, I wouldn't spank him. But he was such a good kid. Zach was a good kid.
So Sue is saying that they were supposed to be down in April for Brittany's birthday, but then this whole virus thing. So we'll be down soon. Can't wait.
It was great talking with people about how stupid COVID is and how stupid the responders are.
Oh, you need to not.
It was awesome. Yeah.
That's what happens when I leave him and I don't sit right beside him during gatherings.
Yeah, and Monica, you know what? You are such a right thinker, like correct. You
Just
think
because
things
you
through.
think the way he thinks.
Not always. I mean, she's still a woman, and they think different than men. It's just the way it is.
Oh, thank you for letting me know.
That's why when you think things, and I go, and then you're like, you will do it anyways. And I'm like, yes, dear.
It might happen that way sometimes.
Yeah, we were talking about that. And there's sometimes yesterday where I shut up because Darwin pretty much told me to, because he's got the marriage thing down pat too. You know, just give her what she wants and your life is better.
It's not a bad way to live, really.
Well, it is if you have any autonomy. I mean, because I don't feel like I'm my own man anymore. I feel like you own me like some kind of serf or something.
Oh my goodness. You are such a drama queen.
I am.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and it's funny because in my life, we don't have a lot of friends with drama because I'm like, if there's any drama, it's mine.
And it usually is.
Yeah.
John's a bit of a drama queen.
Yeah, but not with clients.
No, just with me.
Yeah, with Christie.
And our friends, apparently. Look what he's doing to you poor people.
Yeah. I do apologize for everything that happened last night. You know what happens when I get soda water in me?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was sad because all of our kids were not there, like the ones that were in Canada.
But Shay and Matt were there.
Shay and Matt, good. No, that was lovely. I mean, Shay and Matt are probably two favorite, I think, of our children.
Mackenzie couldn't come because that's her place of work and because she hasn't had her results yet for that stupid COVID test.
She could have come in with like a scuba
I told her to wear a really big mask so people didn't know, and we'd stick her up in the corner and nobody would even know she was there, but she didn't fall for it.
Our waitress was Gabby, and Gabby was great. And Gabby looks at Shay, and she's like, you look so much like your sister. It's what she does.
And it is funny. It is funny how much our daughters look alike.
It is crazy.
And they're both very lucky because they look like me.
Yeah.
Except for I have short hair, so people don't quite see it as much.
Yeah. But yeah, the girls really do. Like, I remember when we were at Shay's graduation. And somebody comes up to Mackenzie, you've got to hurry up and get your gown on. We're going up in our gown. And she's like, that's my sister. We're okay. It's like, it was awesome.
Even Abram is making fun of you.
Yeah.
Chuita's brother.
Yeah.
You're awesome, Abram.
Yeah, Abram comes to our house and he does lots of things. So thank you, Abram. I appreciate the Drama King.
Daniel comes to our house. Abram has a job.
Right. Yes,
Daniel is a slave. No, he's not really.
Yeah.
He's a very good helper. Him and his friend Gadiel.
Abram used to come over at our old
Abram
house.
has been, many times has been to our house.
So don't say that. Why do you mess with me? I know who it is.
Okay.
Man, she's such a wife.
Can't help it.
Yeah, you can.
Nope. Comes naturally to me.
What else here?
Nobody else is commenting. There's been quite a few comments this morning. But
yes. So the weather last night was sunny, rainy, sunny again, cold, and then with the heater on warm. And that was all within the span of from 6 to 11:30.
It is going to be a balmy 22 degrees here today.
And it feels like 18. In Mexico, when it feels like always warmer. In Canada, where we are,
but no rain in the forecast
18,
today.
Or 22, but feels like 18. So you can't even get the real temperature here. It just sucks. Yeah, she reads. Canadians look at the weather app. I never, ever look at the weather in Mexico because I know what it's going to be.
Yeah, but you have to know if you have to wear a parka or a sundress.
But you
for
have
like 10 minutes.
No, you have to wear a sundress, and bring a parka, and then all of a sudden, now that you get to know, so is that her? Mm-hmm. Is that her saying yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we need to figure out how we can get Taylor video and then play it here because she is adorable.
Oh, how come I'm not allowed to play Taylor videos, but now you think you can?
Because she's doing cute things.
Taylor always does cute things, honey.
She does. And then she says, Nana, and she gets crazy on the videos, too. Like, manic.
She's a lot of fun. She's a very fun, sweet little girl. And we miss her like crazy.
Yeah, and Amberlynn, too. But Amberlynn is very... She's studious. Mind you, that's the way Taylor started. Taylor would just watch.
Amberlynn is 6 months, and I love chatting with her because she sees me on, because Zach will put me on his computer, and she'll see and she'll look, and then she'll smile, and it just makes my whole day.
When we first moved to Mexico, this technology didn't exist, which is sad, because our friends and family back home couldn't see our kids, and we used to have to hike to the payphone, which was kind of in front of our house.
A walk. Yeah, it was just a little walk.
And there's a payphone, and you had to buy cards at the time. You couldn't put money in. And we would have to stand there and talk, and then, okay, our time runs out. And then we go back into the house. And then in the morning, the taco truck comes. And it's school time. The kids are like, can we have tacos for breakfast? It's like, yes, you can have tacos for breakfast. So yeah, it's fun in Mexico. It is fun. There's just things to do. In Canada, it's so damn boring here. I mean, you have to go to a place to have fun. Where in Mexico, the fun comes to you. They drive up and they honk on the horn.
Yeah.
Fun is here. We're about to have it.
Yeah. Mind you, we've had some fun here. So
we have had fun, but you have to go to the fun. That's why I think, I want to go home. Because it's just so damn difficult here. We're just waiting in line.
So which of our friends are you not going to see then before you leave?
I think we'll see them first, and then I think we'll go home.
Well, yeah, obviously we're not staying forever.
It feels like forever in sunny, rainy, cold, warm weather. Yeah. It's crazy.
He's such a baby, you guys. Oh my gosh.
But all you do is complain about the weather when we're not on. You act stoic now. Oh, the weather is nothing. I can take anything.
I have commented about the weather too, but not every time I get on, because you make fun about people. All the Albertans talk about is the weather. That's all he talks about.
I know why though, because you just never know what.
Well, that changes more than anything else in their lives. The weather.
It does. It does. Don't get used to now, because tomorrow or in the next 10 minutes will be different.
Yeah, well, that was like last night. It started to rain. We're like, ooh, 5 minutes later, sun's back out. Maybe 10, but still.
And then Dan was so lovely. He went and he got rid of the umbrellas that were there. I think he got rid of your umbrellas, too. Well, he did one of them.
Oh, none of them.
Yeah. Yeah, because Dan was saying, Dan has a software company. He was saying that he doesn't know much about the business. He just knows how to hire. But he knew how to remove the umbrellas. And for that, we salute you.
Okay. No,
that was good because my knee. So I did get into the chiropractor. Chiropractor's like, he's poking around. He's like, does this hurt? No. Does this hurt? Yes. He found the spot that hurts.
I found it a lot faster than he did. I'm not trained. Good morning, Todd. How are you this morning?
Yesterday she did hurt me. So he found that spot and he's like, I have really no idea what's causing this. You haven't broken it. You haven't hurt it. So yeah, he says, I think we may need to get an x-ray or ultrasound. And he says the ultrasound's probably better. So we've got an appointment on Tuesday, and Christie's joining me this time.
Not joining him. I'm getting my own stuff done. Thank you very much.
And then I think after that, we'll decide on whether to get the x-ray or the ultrasound, because it doesn't hurt as much, but it's still damn sore. And it's hard to walk.
We'll see what happens on Tuesday. That's, we'll wait and see what's going on. And
yeah, because I really don't want to spend the money, because it's like 5 or 10 times more here to do the testing than it is in Mexico. Like an ultrasound in Mexico is going to cost 700 pesos to 1,000 pesos, maybe up to 1,100, depending on where you go and what you're ultrasounding. And here,
ultrasounding?
Yeah.
Is that a word?
I think I just made it up. It's a word. I said it.
It's a word. Ultrasounding.
You knew what I meant. Why do you do this? You're like my wife.
I'm your wife.
24/7.
Yeah,
it's like
I am.
We go for 13 days, and I said we went for 2 weeks. She's like, well, actually, it was 13 days, and she corrects me. I'm like, so the rounding thing. Remember all of that stuff? It doesn't work in her mind. It works. Moms are weird. When you're 5, gonna be 6.
Oh, now he's gonna blame it on being a mom.
Your mom she'll defend her mom, and she'll be like, if he does something bad, it's like he's only 5.
Defend the child, not the mom.
And then when he does something bad for her, she's like, you're almost 6 years old. How come you don't know better?
Hello, that's the way it goes. Everybody that has had children will agree with that.
And when does the months thing stop? How come my mom says, well, he is 187 months.
Usually people stop around 2. It's just when their children are children?
Yeah.
When their children are children?
187 months is like 16 years old. So I guess I'm a little off there.
You're a little older than 187 months.
I'm a lot older than that. I'm over 600 months old.
Good God.
I know. That's crazy. But you're older. Just add a 24 to whatever number I have. Add 24.
And a day.
Yes, and a day. But the 24 months, I'm going to round it down for that and just give you the 24 months.
Oh, thank you.
Take that day. It's no longer yours.
Pretend it's not very consequential in a whole month.
It's not. Unless we go by days, because then it's, more. Yeah. So what else can we talk about today? What things did I remember yesterday?
I need to be back in a minute.
Yeah, you almost touched my knee.
I know.
So when Christie came into the family, well, she visited us. And at the day, my stepfather at the time, not the stepfather we have now, Christie comes in. And Christie comes from a good Christian home. And my stepfather is at the top of the stairs, and he says, hey, there's 2 pans of brownies on the stove. There's the kids' brownies and the adult brownies. Whatever you do, do not have the adult brownies. And that was Christie's introduction to my family. So, yeah, and she stuck around anyways. And I don't think she still even knows why there was kids' brownies and adults' brownies. And I'm only telling you this because she's not here. Because if she was here, she'd be like, oh, I know what that means. But she has no idea.
Is that really a story you should tell?
I just did. Because
I can't leave you for 2 minutes.
I know. I was going to tell them about other things. But you know what? I kept my cool. You're going to have to move closer.
I don't want to.
You do. Because it's cold in this basement. And we're warming up. That's why we're so close. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So, yes. So the brownie story is out.
Yeah. There are stories that maybe people don't want told, John.
There are stories that people don't want told, but we have to tell them.
No, we don't have to tell them.
Well, yeah, I can't tell them that story because that's just wrong. And we don't want the kids today doing these things. I just thank God there was no internet when I was younger. Because, in those days, if people whipped out their cell phones and stuff, it's horrible today. And now it stays on the internet forever. And you have to go through lawsuits to remove yourself from the internet. And it's costly.
Maybe if you wouldn't do stupid stuff, you wouldn't have to worry about it, would you?
No, I don't anymore. I mean, I say stupid stuff, but I don't do stupid stuff.
Every single day.
Every single day I say something stupid. And it's funny, though, I think. I do it for the laugh.
Ha ha ha.
That one right there, that's the laugh I do it for. Christy yesterday said the only reason that she's still married to me is because I make her laugh. So guys, make your spouse laugh, but make her laugh in a funny
If you
way.
want to stay married.
If you want to stay married. If the laughs stop, it's over.
Marie says that I say your own dirt, then no one has any on you to hold on over you.
That's true. I tell everybody everything. More so just to get the laugh. But yes, it is a good idea because the way the world runs today, especially in politics, is, we have this on you.
Yeah, well, we don't really have a lot of deep, dirty secrets.
No.
John and I both have lived a pretty chill life.
We don't even hardly go to bars because most of the music is loud and people may expect us to dance.
Todd's on. Don't make fun of music. He's a performer.
No, I don't make fun of it.
Dinosaurs.
I admire musicians. I mean, they're artists. But yeah, when we can't hear the music or hear the conversation, I guess, that's a problem.
Yeah, John and I are not much for live music, although it is nice for a time. I mean, the music is in Bucerius. We have such amazing musicians in Bucerius. But it's, lots of times when we want to go out with some friends and have a visit. It's really hard when there's live music because it is just so loud, right? So we will go and we will we will be entertained, and then we...
So when Chris and I were dating, I looked a little older than she did, which is how she got away with dating a 16-year-old, you wacko, when you were 18. Nowadays, you're like a pedophile. Sorry. And we're at this bar, and I didn't get
spit out my coffee.
And my mom and my stepfather walk in, and I see them, and I'm like, oh my God. So I had to run out the back door. because, I wasn't supposed to be in places that served alcohol as an underage youth.
No, and his mom looked like his sister. Oh, good morning, Rob. We may or may not have been talking about you earlier.
What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. So, yeah. And I think my mom knows this story. I mean, I told her.
I think you've told her, yeah.
Years later.
Years later.
Years.
When she couldn't ground you anymore.
She can still ground me.
Yeah, go spend time with your wife. That's how John considers he's being grounded.
It's real. It's real. Yeah. So my favorite thing about going to visit my mom is that the border is like 5 minutes away. 5 minutes. Like we can be at the US border. You don't say
that's the favorite thing about visiting your mom is that she's close to the States.
I love my mom, but the shopping is really good in the States because they have a store.
Not there. Not in Sault Ste. Marie.
Yeah, normally they have shopping, but I mean, who knows? Because we were there at a normal time, and
the shopping wasn't great across the border.
Yeah, they have. It's called 25 to 5, is the name of this store.
I will rewind the tape. Boy, you are old, aren't you, Rob?
So it's called 25 to 5, and it is the most fascinating store. They get in these shipments, big boxes of stuff. It's returns. It's not returns. It's all new stuff, mostly Chinese made. And depending on what day, I think it starts on Monday or Sunday.
I don't remember what the days start.
But the first day that it comes in, it's $5 for any item in the boxes.
And some are definitely worth the $5.
Oh my gosh, yes. You've got cameras and like weird, it's interesting
but it's all
stuff.
Cheap stuff. Like it's all not brand name and stuff like that.
Yeah, but some were. I mean, we've got cables for USB-C.
But they're not brand. They weren't brand name. They were Chinese
not Samsung
knockoffs
or whatever. So, but the first day starts at $5. The next day is $4. Then it's $3. Then it's $2. Then it's $1, and it ends at 25 cents. And they have so many pallets.
25 to 5.
Yeah, 25 to 5.
Oh yeah, 25 cents to $5. Never mind, sorry.
So yeah, it starts at 5. On the day we went, it was at $2. We were there on a 25-cent day also. Books, brand new books. I got some really good name brand books. Brand new, 25 cents.
Brand name books, huh?
Brand name books, because nobody reads anymore. And frankly, I don't read much anymore.
Well, nobody reads. Well, not nobody, but
yeah, I read on
most
my
people
Kindle.
read on their Kindles and stuff now. It's easier and it's lighter because it's it's hard to travel with books. They take up so much.
They do
shopping space.
But you always see people at the pool. Like that's the thing I can't understand. They're at the pool and they're just reading and reading and reading and reading. I mean,
well, I'd rather get a book wet than my Kindle wet.
But the Kindles are waterproof.
Well, they say they are.
Water resistant. Because waterproof, the lawyers, they got that one. What the hell? The world is controlled by lawyers. It really is. It sucks. Used to be your word is your bond. Now your word is nothing.
Unless the lawyer signs off on it.
Yeah, and it sucks. So yesterday we had a closing. Congratulations, Dave and Debbie, on your new house. So that's good. What else? Shirley went to the beach, which is where you should be. Yes, I hope you did that in Jalisco. Actually, I never thought of that. Maybe she's being a rabble-rousing
not our Shirley.
Lawbreaker.
Not our Shirley.
But Zach did it, and I was proud of him. Because it's a stupid law. Stupid.
They're not going to let you back in Mexico if you don't shut up.
They have to, actually.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they.
Why?
Well, I guess they could take my visa away and keep me trapped in Canada.
See, so shut up.
No, I could go to Jalisco, because in Jalisco, they kind of make sense. They still had alcohol, and the beaches are open.
You need to just stop.
Yeah. Not allowed to get involved in politics in Mexico. But it was a stupid idea. Close the beaches. Everybody agreed with me last night.
Sorry.
Except Lorianne. She's like, but people get so close. When I explained to her, we've got room in Mexico for people to be far away.
Yeah, our beaches very rarely get as packed as what you see the beaches here in, even Florida and stuff like that. We don't have, even at our busiest, I don't know if they ever, I mean, I guess, like in Los Muertos, in Vallarta and Sayulita, those beaches get really packed. But our beach in Bucerias and Nuevo, it's such a big beach and it's such a deep beach. We have tons of sand. It's a great beach to go spend time at.
You can walk all the way from the marina in Nuevo Vallarta to the marina in La Cruz. You can walk that whole way.
That part, the end part at La Cruz is tough because you have to do it at low tide.
Oh my God. I'm rounding it up.
I don't,
At low tide.
We've discussed this. I don't do that. Yeah. Let's be a little more precise.
Yeah, exactly. That was a sigh.
Oh, no. It was a big whiny sigh. I get it.
It was a whiny sigh.
Good morning, Deb. How are you this morning?
You guys,
it was really nice to see you guys last night.
It was lovely. And Deb, you and Christy both are directionally challenged.
Oh, now you're naming who it was.
No, I'm talking about something else.
Rewind the tape, Rob.
Something else. So when we came to Mexico, this is before GPS. We didn't have a GPS. It may have existed at the time, but it was like almost 17 years ago. And we're coming to Mexico. There's 5 times Christy had to look at the map 5 times out of all of those days. And 5 times she never did. And we did the wrong thing.
In my defense, on the way down from Canada, I was not feeling well and I had a really sore back. So I was on some pretty heavy painkillers.
Then you should have informed me so I could have switched you out with another woman. Who knew how to read a map, who was in Cub Scouts or Girl Guides, and took her cartography course.
He talks. He would never switch me out.
Just agreeing, maybe, with you. Yeah, but we're here now, and now Google Maps takes care of everything for us. We just pop in the address. The problem is in Mexico... like people coming to our office, I'll say Ave Mexico. Well, there's 2 or 3 Ave Mexicos in Bucerias. So it can take you to the other side.
Good morning, Linda. How are you this morning? I see that you're popped in and are watching us.
The other side of the highway, which is not where we are because we're very close to the water. Which, I thought that was very smart of you to ask your mom, to come in and assist Shirley. And she would take a walk to the beach.
She'd be a great office assistant.
She's like, but I don't speak Spanish. I'm like,
Google is my friend. I should know better. Good morning, Terry. How are you this morning?
Yes. Google is everybody's friend until it's not.
Yeah,
it's like
true.
Donald Trump was. He was everybody's friend, and then he wasn't. And that's the thing that I think everybody forgets, is that before...
does it always have to get political?
No, it's not political.
What is it,
everybody
then?
is your friend until they're not. And people in Mexico, they'll be like, who does good plumbing? Who does good electrical? And I say, well, right at this moment, so-and-so is. Because everybody is good until they're not. That's when their grandparents
Way
die.
to turn it around and make it not political. Good job. Yeah. I'm proud of you. I won't even bang your knee, but I'll give you a high 5.
Thank you.
Low 5. Medium 5.
Low 5. It's on the down low.
Yeah.
I think the down low means something different.
When it's on the down low, it's a secret. It's something to
You are so adorable. It's like you have
like
no
him
idea.
at all.
You have no idea what the world has done to everything we say now. They've turned it. So, and I was yesterday. It's funny because Dan McDonald was there and I invited Dan, and I forgot Dan was only in the Trinity for 6 months, but then I found out he went to Holy Family with me in grade 9. And Lorianne says, I hated that school because it ruined rainbows for me. And I forgot that school was like the rainbow capital of Canada, not like Prince Rupert, which is also the rainbow capital of Canada.
It's because it rains all the time. Last night, after it rained, we did see a double rainbow. Oh, I think she got pictures for me.
Oh, good. Yeah, it was a very lovely rainbow. So that was very fitting. And
so Deb is so Terry says she missed most of you. Like part of us is missing, or you just didn't catch on to the show.
From here down, you miss it, and that's good.
And Deb says she admits she's directionally challenged, and that's why Rob needs to know where he's going every time we get in the car. That would make a happy traveler. You're right, Deb. That's what I tell John all the time.
Google is my wife when I drive.
And a happy traveler and a happy driver. Yes, Rob. figure out where Windermere is, not Ellerslie. Oh, no, it wasn't you guys that were lost. So what were we saying?
It wasn't them.
And Terry's asking how our party was. It was lovely, Terry. We had a really nice time.
We left, and it was just like, that was so nice.
Yeah.
It was so nice. It was
Kenzie's
so nice.
Staff did an amazing job, even though she wasn't there to whip them into shape. No, they are a very well-run store, in my opinion.
Yeah, and they have the tech. Now, the COVID thing has kind of taken the tech off the table. They have these things on the table that say they want another round, they want their bill or their server, and you just hit a button, and it rings on their watches.
But they can't do that with COVID.
No, they can't. And also, they know what beers are gone, all this stuff.
If they're out of any kind of product. So unfortunately, Rob and Deb both ordered beers last night that were
three types because they wanted to cover just in case. All three,
and none of them were available.
Yeah, there was 6 beers that were finally gone by the time we got there.
Yeah, we didn't drink them.
No.
It wasn't our fault that the beers were gone, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
But yes, the party was lovely, Terry. Thanks for asking. We had a really nice time. A lot of great people showed up.
A lot of great people.
And, yeah.
Yep. So quit clapping all of it. Don't do that to them. I am so sorry. I love it. My life is so good.
I'm so happy.
Yay. So, yeah. I think we're done, hon.
You're so rude.
Yes.
So rude.
Don't hurt me. Oh, the cup. Still here.
Yeah, he's very lucky.
Yeah, last night people were like, I don't know why that cup is if it's gonna be there. And last night people were even saying, we'll cover for you. If John is not on tomorrow, we will cover for you. What? You're my friends?
Yeah.
I don't understand this. Yeah. She's your friend. I'm just eye candy. That's what it is.
We are in so much trouble.
Yeah? Really?
Yeah. So I was 1 for 4.
What does that mean?
Beers.
Oh,
Rob.
Yeah.
And she's happy. That's why I'm clapping. You're right. I'm happy. And it was fun. Love seeing you guys. Yes, Deb, we love seeing you guys anytime.
So we are done
Tequila
today.
margarita's here tomorrow night. Just saying.
Yay! So yes, some of you who did not make it, we will see you before we go. And I think we'll do another thing at the Canadian Brew House. It's a great location, guys. The Windermere Canadian Brew House is amazing. Just go. It's a great place. And if it's nice out, go upstairs. And if you're downstairs, before you go upstairs, look how tall the roof is. And then when you're walking up all those stairs, you'll realize why.
Yeah.
So do you have anything else to say?
I don't think so.
So be kind to one another. Love one another. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your spouse's face. Even though we touch our face when we're on TV, when we're on video, we know what we're doing. We touch it in certain ways, but don't touch your spouse's face. Ever. It's rude, uncalled for.
I disagree with that.
If you're going to be romantic, wear a rubber glove. Because rubber gloves are romantic.
So wrong.
I guess. So yeah, they can be, and I guess. I don't know.
Stop now. Just stop. Please no
and
more.
wash your hands often. So yes.
Sorry we didn't make it last night. Made a wrong turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
That was Lori. She lives in Manitoba. Oh no, Saskatchewan. Sorry.
Yeah. So good day. Happy Friday.
Totally would have covered for you, Christy. There's still time. Thanks, Monica.
Monica, what the heck? This is crazy.
See, John thinks you guys are all his friends, but
I know you're not. You're her friend.
Thanks for joining us this morning, you guys. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. We will probably see you tomorrow because we'll be here.
Well, maybe. It's garage sale time. I'll be the guy with the cane limping.